Hey, hi traders, this is Raksha from Nifty Analysis. I'll just quickly wrap up this market wrap of 28th of May 2020. For all those people who are new to this series of market wrap, I'll just let you know that this market wrap is about how and when Bhoomi trade signals were given, what entries we actually traded, what entries we actually ignored, the reason why we did not take the trade, and the reason why we did take the trade, and also if we take the trade, what was the entry, SL, and exit strategy. So let's start with Adani Ports first. Adani Ports gave all the stars today, two downtrends and one uptrend, all in black zone. We don't enter any trade in black zone, so no trade in Adani Port. Now coming to Asian Paints give a buy at 9:30 a.m. candle here, but the RR ratio for the entry candle for 9:45 is not apt enough, so we did not enter any trade in Asian Paints. Just for the beginners who doesn't know, the confirmation candle, once there is a confirmation candle, that is the signal or a star candle is completed, it's finished and closed, our entry is on the next candle's open. So this is the entry criteria. So here there is no entry because the RR ratio, if your entry would be here, your target is the blue line and your SL is just below this green line, near about below of this candle. So your risk to reward ratio is not good in this, so that's why no entry and no trade in Asian Paints also. Coming to Axis Bank gave a downtrend star in a black zone, so there is no trade based on trend star. Then coming to Bajaj Auto gave a sell here, but can you see the wick? The size of the wick here from 2455 to around 2550. So this wick has shown that there is a lot of buying pressure. The market has quickly rejected this area, so that is the reason no sell has been taken here. Also there was later on there was an uptrend. So anyways, no trade based on the sell label here of the 915 candle. After that it gave a uptrend star in a black zone, so no trade based on that. Then it gave a buy signal at 10 o'clock candle, but no trade entered because the risk to reward ratio is not that good. But still it gave you the target of green line at least here. So if you have entered here at 10:15 candle, your SL is below this red line, and your first target is this green line, and second is the blue line. So technically I personally didn't trade this Bajaj Auto, so no trade in Bajaj Auto. Then coming to Bajaj Finance gave a downtrend star in black zone, so no trade based on that. Then it gave a sell signal. First thing first is on the top of the hour, so after 2 o'clock no intraday entries. I prefer not to take any fresh entries after 2 o'clock. So the first reason is that. Second is there was a sell level in uptrend. I have marked here there was a sell level in uptrend, so that is why sell is not initiated in any purpose. So no trade in Bajaj also. Now coming to Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty gave downtrend star in black zone, so no trade in Bank Nifty. Bharti Airtel gave a entry here at 9:45 candle with a star here. Yeah, my entry candle is 10 o'clock. My SL is just above this candle here, at least open of the candle here, or if it permits high of the candle. My first target is this green line, second is the blue line. It gave me the target here, and as soon as I started consolidating here, I actually exit the trade with a profit of 1.95 rupees because it gave me it gave me proper consolidation here, so I just got allowed at this level and exit the trade with profit of 1.95 in Bharti Airtel. Now coming to BPCL again, I've marked here. First thing was a downtrend star in a black zone, so no trade based on trend star. Then it gave a sell here. The sell entry is a perfect condition. It's a perfect candle for entry, but there was a sell in an uptrend, so no trade based on that for BPCL either. Now coming to Cipla, there's an uptrend star in black zone, so we don't trade this one. There was a downtrend star at 2:45 candle, so we did not enter here also the top of the hours, plus it already touched the target here in a single candle, so no trade in supply. Dr. Reddy actually gave a pretty good loss here. First candle was a star, but it is in a black zone, so no trade based on that. After that, it gave a sell here at 11:45 candle. It was a downtrend at that time, so I entered the trade in at 12 o'clock candle. My SL is just above this green line. I have placed it above this wick of 11:30 candle, just few points above the wick. So around it started moving in the direction, but then it changed its direction. If you can see, there are so many wicks at this particular line. I'll just show you. There are so many wicks just from the place it started moving, and if I zoom out, I'm pretty sure the other here, this absolute line is also here. So from this absolute line, it acted as a good support here, and the prices moved back, and because of this, there was a loss of 30 rupees in Dr. Reddy. Now coming to Gale, the star was in black zone here at 2 o'clock candle, so no trade. The sell here is at 2:30. At top of the hour, so no trade. But also, technically, if you say, it was not a breakout candle below red line, so no trade based on that also. So no trading with Gale either. The Grasim gave star here, the downtrend star and uptrend star both in black zone, so no trade in Grasim. HCLJ was a perfect entry today. First thing first was there was a downtrend star at 9:30, so we did not enter the trade. After that, it gave a buy signal here. Generally, we don't enter a buy if there is not an uptrend star just before the buy here. I mean, this is a downtrend, but still, I entered here. The reason being is my SL is very near comparative to the profit here to the green line. So my risk to reward ratio is perfect in this scenario. So I entered here on this 11:15 candle here. My SL is just below this red line and below this low of the candle. My target is first target is green line and second is blue line, and it perfectly gave me both the targets in the day, and with a profit of 68.5 in HCL Tech. Now SDFC, the downtrend star and uptrend star is in black zone, so no trade. Hero Motocorp, there was no entry given, proper entry given. Yesterday it was there, so it was the continuation of the trend, that trend itself. In today's session, it did not give me entry, and the star here is in a black zone, so no trade, and also it's like 3:15 candle, so there's no point taking it to trade. Indus Impact gave a downtrend star in a black zone, so no trade. Envy, there was an uptrend star at 11 o'clock. Before that, there was a downtrend star at 9:15, both in black zone, so no trade based on the stars here. But it started an uptrend at 11, and it gave a buy here at 12:15 candle. Entry candle is 12:30. My first target is green line, but till EOD, it did not actually give me the target. But by end of the day, the profit was of 8 rupees in entry. Now ITC, there was a sell in an uptrend, so no trading based on this sell label because there was an uptrend here as per Absolute here, as you can see here. The downtrend star here was the first candle and the last candle both in the black zone, so no trade based on trend stars in ITC. GSWC again, the downtrend star is in a black zone, so no trade, also top of the hours. Kotak Bank, 12:45 candle, the star is in a black zone, so no trade. Then LT gave a star here at 9:15 candle. This did not give a breakout at blue line first, so I waited for a breakout here, and now once the breakout was there with a very small candle, and the entry candle is 10:50. My SL is very near. For target, I just zoomed out a little bit. My first target is this blue line of 19th May, and if this is reached, then the second target which I would be looking was 18th May's this blue line. So I practically I kept it running for EOD until unless it doesn't turns back or touches my T1. So by end of the day, the profit was 23.7 in LT. Now coming to Maruti, it was a perfect entry here in Maruti. It gave a buy here at 9:30 candle. My entry candle was 9:45, and can you see the risk reward ratio? This SL is so near. this SL is just below this line, and there was an immediate level here of the previous day in absolute, so it was a double confirmation that I can put an SL just above, not the low of the candle, but a little bit above this. So SL was near about this. My first candle is this blue line. As soon as I touched it, I put the SL to entry and kept it running for EOD. For the targets also, just zoom out and just see which prices are coming just next to this blue line of today's session. It was 14th of May, and it gave the exact, it just closed exactly here. By end of the day, there was a profit of 141 in Maruti. The stars of the first candle 9:15 and was in black zone, so no trade based on that. Then 11 o'clock candle, again there was an uptrend star, but the stress to reward is not good, so no trade, didn't enter any trade in either. Then coming to Nestle India. In Nestle, the uptrend star was in black zone, so no trade based on that. Then downtrend again in black zone. Then it gave me my favorite, the favorite one, that star with the buy label. The entry, this breakout and candle was also perfect. The entry candle also perfect, but it's like top of hours. The entry was given at 245, so practically did not trade this, but it has given the profit exactly the target here by the EOD. But practically no trade in Nestle. Now coming to NTPC. NTPC is downtrend star of 9:45 candle, was in black zone, so no trade based on that. Then coming to 28 May's 2:45 candle, there was an uptrend star, top of the hours, no trade based on that, and also it was not a breakout candle, so no trade based on that. Then Petronet, the downtrend star is in a black zone, so no trade based on Petronet. In Power Grid, there was a sell here, but it already touched the target, so I waited for it. Then I entered here at 10:30. If you would have entered here, your SL will be near below, just few points below this red line, and your target is this green line, and by end of the day it gave you the target here. I practically did not enter the trade because it was in a consolidation mode, and also I was in other trades also, so I practically missed this one. But if you were in the trade, your entry candle is at 10:45 and your target is in this green line, and SL is a few points below the red line. SBI in downtrend star is in a black zone, so no trade. Then there was a sell here on a 2:45 candle. It's top of hours, also not a breakout candle, so no trade based on that. Plus it was an uptrend, so one more reason not to trade SBI again. Shree Cement gave a star, a downtrend star and an uptrend star at 11 o'clock and 11:30 candle, both in black zone, so no trade based on trend stars. Then there was a buy candle at 1:15, but the RR ratio is not good, so no trade. But if you would have entered the trade, your SL would be below the red line. The first target is green and second is the blue one. So if you have entered the trade, your entry is absolutely perfect based on Bhoomi. But practically, I did not enter any trading entry. Well, coming to Sun Pharma. Sun Pharma, there was a buy here at 12:45. The risk to reward is not good as per in my opinion. So I did not enter the trade. This risk to reward, your SL is too far and your target is too near here. So no trade based on that in Sun Pharma. Then coming to Tata Motors, there was a star here at 9:15 candle, but it already touched this blue line. It gave a breakout candle though at 9:45, but it was a big candle here, so all my SL would be very far. If I would like to enter, then my SL is too far for this, so I did not enter here. Then there was a star, it was in a black zone, so no trade. Then again there was a sell label at 1:15, but again it's already near the target here in the red line. And also I don't trade the counter candles like a buy candle and sell, or a sell candle and buy labels. So another reason for not trading this. And risk to reward, if you wish to enter such trade, your risks like above this green line and your first target is this red line, so the risk to reward is not good, so no, I did not enter trade in Tata Motors. Then it gave a 3 o'clock candle star, but 3 o'clock and also the black zone, so no trade, and after that there's no point of taking trade in intraday. Then coming to TCS, this downtrend star is in a black zone, so no trade based on that. Then there was a sell here. I did not enter the sell because it was an uptrend at that time. Did not enter here in the sell. Then there was a buy. The perfect buy was here. Entry candle is at 145 candle. Now SL is just few points below this, precisely below this candle of 130. First target is green and second is blue, but by the end of the day, the profit was of 12 rupees 75 paisa in TCS. Coming to Techim, the sell was here in a counter one candle, the buy candle itself. So I personally do not enter such trade. Then there was a buy here at 11 o'clock. The entry candle is at 11:15. You enter here, put the SL below red line. First target is green, second is blue. So by the end of the day, it kept it running and gave a profit of 6 rupees. Now coming to Ultratech Cement, there was a perfect entry here in Ultratech at 11 o'clock candle was there with star and buy label board. The next 11:15 is the entry candle. SL is below the red line, few points below the red line. First target is green, second is blue. By the end of the day, when I kept it running, by end of the day it was 34 rupees 80 paisa profit in Ultratech. Now coming to UPL, the first star here, this 9:15 candle star was here, but this breakout was not absolutely perfect. Your at least more than 50% of the body should be above the line of any support and resistance. That counts to be a valid breakout, in my opinion. Well, so I did not enter at this trade. Then there was a downtrend star in a black zone, and entire day it was ranging, so no trade in UPL either. Then coming to Vedant, the buy was here, proper breakout candle was here, entry was at 9:30 candle, SL was at this red, the previous day's red. You can see here, this few points below this line. SL is far, but still manageable risk to reward. At least anything more than 1:1 is you can go for it. Little bit, few points above 1:1 you can go for it, but the entry candle is 9:30. SL is at just few points below this red line. Target is this blue line, and by the end of the day it gave the target, but I kept it wait for the end of the day. So it came back here, waited till the EOD, and by the EOD it was 70 paisa profit in Vedal. But if anyone would have exited on this candle here, they would be in a profit of around 1 rupee, more than 1 rupee. Well, in Wipro, the downtrend star is in a black zone, so no trade based on downtrend star. Later on, after that, there is no any signal given in Wipro either. The G entire day, no signal for the day except one downtrend star that was in black zone, and also like a 3 o'clock candle. So no trade in Z either. So these are all. I just quickly wrapped up the market wrap for this day because of the time constraints. Tomorrow I'll try to make a detailed one again. If you have any questions, you can either comment on this video. Don't forget to please like and subscribe. And the more likes you get and the more appreciation we get, we'll love to do more and more things for you, and it motivates us, guys. So thank you so much for watching this. If you want to reach out to us, I'll just share the ways you can reach out to us through Twitter, through our website, and through our email ID, and also the WhatsApp support number. So thank you so much for being here. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. Thank you. Good night.